Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? The PIAA requires all registered sports officials to enforce the sportsmanship rules for coaches and contestants. Actions meant to demean opposing players, teams, spectators, and officials are not in the highest ideals of interscholastic education and will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the building. Let today's contest reflect mutual respect. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Teamer Field at Conestoga High School, where tonight, in cooperation with the PIAA, District 1 and Central League, we present our football game between the Tigers of Marple Newtown and your Conestoga Pioneers. Marple Newtown is coached by Chris Gicking, while your Pioneers are coached by Mr. Scott G. At this time, would you please rise, remove your hat, and feel free to enjoy the playing of our national anthem by the award-winning Conestoga High School Marching Band.
Still there, old stage, old sides, old sides,
Good evening and welcome to Teamer Field in Berwyn, Pennsylvania, where tonight, under the Friday night lights, it's a special showdown in the Central League as the Conestoga Pioneers host the Marple Newtown Tigers. Alongside me, my co-commentator, Corey Hogan. We have another great matchup here tonight, Corey.
Yes, we do. We have two teams near the bottom of the Central League standings. Conestoga searching for their first win this season, and Marple searching for their second Central League win. Should be an even style of play, good competition, and I'm excited for a wonderful night ahead, Aiden.
And for those that are watching that aren't here in attendance right here at Teamer Field and aren't aware of the events tonight, it is senior night here at Conestoga, a chance for the Pioneers to honor their graduating class and a group that has left its mark not only on the program athletically, but academically in our team as well, as we are ready for kickoff, as the Marple Newtown Tigers will kick it away as Niall Holman and Justin Smith are back to receive for the Pioneers. And we are ready to go. The pit is packed, and we are underway here on Teamer. Holman takes it in about the 10-yard line. He's got some space in front of him. He has a block by Liberato. He will find his way up across the 25-yard line, and it will set up the Pioneer offense just inside the 26.
Yeah, excited for tonight. Because it is senior night, we may get to see some new faces, some hungry seniors that may have not been able to see the field early on, but now they're given a chance to make some special plays. Starting for the Pioneers, the quarterback is Marcus Monahan, who's recently been thrown into the starting lineup with an injury of Brian Ford. He's shown positive strides in the past few weeks. Let's see if he can get it done tonight.
Marcus Monahan having a tough loss, 42-0 against Lower Merion this past weekend on Saturday, but hopefully he can turn the tables around this time. This time he takes a snap under Sandal. This time will be play action. He fires downfield. He's got a man in Holman, but it is just in front of him. But a flag on the play. It'll be first down and pass interference on Marple Newtown.
Yeah, really good use of the play action there. Fooled the linebackers of Marple along their secondary. Niall Holman snuck behind the secondary defense and is able to draw the pass interference.
So a defensive pass interference will set up the Pioneers at about, looks like they will be spotting it right around the 40-yard line, and it'll be first down for Conestoga. Ball spotted at exactly the 45 with just under your first play, under 12 minutes left to go in the first quarter. These two teams have met multiple times in the past year, dating back to last year when Marple beat this team 56-6, but hopefully this time they can turn the tables as Monahan is back. Shotgun snap for the Pioneers. Motion Holman in the backfield. This time it is dished off to him. Holman finds tried his block on the inside, but this time the ball is out. but Liberato was able to hop right on top of it and retain possession for Conestoga. Corey, what do you think that Marcus Monahan and this Conestoga offense needs to get going early in order to turn this tables and find their one and only win this season?
Yeah, ultimately it's the idea of mixing up plays, mixing up looks. They did a really good job on that first play with play action. There they threw the little sweep, toss in front. Ball comes loose, but I like the versatility of the play calling. I'd say for Marcus, especially with the newer role, staying calm and collected at all aspects of the game is very important, especially if they go down 1 or 2 scores. Got to keep your head in the game to advance later.
And we saw Marcus in warm-ups. He looks great, running these play action very well with Justin Smith in his backfield. This time he'll take the snap and he will be a designed quarterback run. He is stiffed at the line, be moving backward, and then will blow the whistle and bring up 3rd down for Conestoga.
Yeah, the forward progression looks like they're going to be 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So they go long 3rd and 13. I'm expecting another pass play to try to get the 1st down.
So a 3rd and 13 on their own 42 for Conestoga on this opening senior night drive. It will be senior night both here for Conestoga's football team as well as the cheer team, as they are emphatic and ready to go and hoping that the boys can finally pull out their first win of the season. 3rd down, a big 3rd down on this first drive for Conestoga. Smith on his left-hand side of Monahan. Monahan looks and designs his defense. Monahan, this time he drops back. He fires across the middle. It'll be dropped and incomplete, but bring up 4th down. Corey, we saw across the middle of the field, it looked like he was towards Justin Smith, looking in the direction of Niall Holman, and as well, Bryce Fielding seemed to be very open on the play as well.
Yeah. I'm assuming his first impressions were on the right side of the field. Kept his eyes over there, unable to complete the pass, but if we were to scan the field a little bit more, maybe finds a 1st down. We're going to punt the ball away to the Marple Newtown offense.
And it seems that ever since Brian Ford has kind of stepped down with an injury for Conestoga, they've been way more aggressive, throwing the ball way more instead of that designed run offense that they've seemed to have earlier in the season. But this time it'll be Ryan Irani instead of Luca Liberato to punt this one away with under 10 minutes left to go. Clean snap to Irani. Irani with a very short punt. This one will go out of bounds at about the 43-yard line and set up shop just inside their own half of the field for Marple Newtown.
Wow, the referee walks to the sideline. They're going to be at the 50-yard line. That's been a struggle for the Pioneers this season, giving up very successful field position for the other team where they're not going to have to go too far. The Pioneers are going to have to do a lot more defense to keep them not only out of a touchdown, but out of field goal range.
So our first look at Conestoga's defense this time tonight, as they have been dominant in some aspects earlier in the game this year. They seem to be shutting team downs on the first drives, but getting later in the season and later in the games, they seem to be letting down early. But this Marple Newtown offense led by quarterback Sean Grogan. This time he takes a snap. It is stuffed right up the middle, and Conestoga with a big loss of yards.
All 4 defensive linemen winning their matchup there, receiving straight through the line of scrimmage, getting their hands on their back early, and getting a tackle for loss. Love to see that.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 13 now for Marple Newtown. Let's see what they design up here, Corey. Justin Schwartz and this defense, a crucial part of that senior graduating class and a crucial part of this defense and offense as well. This time it is flat out to the right. It is a receiver wide open. He will break down and come across the 40-yard line, and it will be a 1st down looking like for Marple Newtown.
Yeah, Marple gets away with a hold on the outside there, creating some lane for the offensive player. They are going to be the stakes 1st down.
So Marple Newtown this time, their first time setting up shop inside of Conestoga's territory. As in 2 plays, they are already at the 40-yard line. Grogan shotgun snap. This time he plays action. Luca Liberato and Justin Schwartz all over and unable to make a tackle. Liberato misses. Grogan fires up the middle, able to hold on to the football, but comes out at about the 31 and will bring up 2nd down.
Yeah. Really good job by the QB, sneaking out of the pocket. Certainly had to score down for a sack, but he's able to slip out of the pressure for a solid gain. It looks like 8 or 9.
And we saw on that play Liberato as well as Justin Schwartz in the mix, but both unable to take him down. As we mentioned earlier, Schwartz a crucial part of this defense on that line as well. Part of that senior class graduating, being honored tonight right here on Teamer. This time he has to worry about a 2nd and 1 for Marple Newtown with about 8 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Grogan takes a snap. This time he'll hand it off. He'll be right up the middle. Mikey Evitz is right there. Let's see where the ball is spotted. It looks like he will have no yard to gain, and it will bring up 3rd down for Marple Newtown.
This is one where you got to win the battle up front. May have a rush. Oh, they're going no huddle. Quick snap in here.
3rd and
We have a
1
sneak.
for the Tigers.
Grogan setting up right up under center, and as you predicted, Corey, looks like he will try to jump for it. Let's see where they spot it.
Can't find number 11.
Looks like he got caught up in a pile of his own linemen.
That'll be a Marple Newtown first down.
And he got it.
And it looks like they will be moving the sticks, bringing up a 1st down for Marple Newtown.
Second half, they're diving over the line of scrimmage to get that last extra yard and inches. Advances the sticks. Short field, like I said earlier, from that punt. It's not. They're getting closer and closer to the end zone. They're getting backed up here. They're going to have to make a stop some point.
Cody Vermillion right there in the mix, able to stiff Grogan at the beginning of the rush. But on that 2nd effort, he was able to hop over the line and gain a 1st down for Marple Newtown. This time Grogan with Jack Crossstack on his right-hand side. Grogan looks back. He steps up, files out of the pocket. He's got room to run. He's got way room in front of him. He cuts inside the 10. Bull rushes forward, takes down Liberato with him, and it will be 1st and goal for Marple Newtown.
Yeah, really good use of the legs so far this drive. Escaped 1 sack earlier a few plays ago, and there makes a very impressive play, makes a man miss, and advances sticks yet again. They're inside the 10-yard line, making this 1st and goal.
And on that play we see right here, he able to look downfield, didn't see what he wanted to see, he was able to step up, use his legs as we saw, and scurry his way downfield. We saw Gavin Bridle there, right there, able to make the tackle, but Grog was able to shifty his way right past him, plow through Liberato, and set up shop right at about the 10-yard line for the Tigers. This time design quarterback run for Grogan once again. Vermillion once again in the mix, but this time he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah. Maybe predicting the play, quarterback's been able to use his legs the last few. Stuffs up the box and brings him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Those just joining us here today, it is Central League matchup between the Marple Newtown Tigers and the Conestoga Pioneers right here on Teamer in beautiful Berwyn, Pennsylvania, as it is senior night here for the Conestoga Athletics. And this time Marple Newtown trying to come in and disrupt that night as Grogan in the Marple Newtown offense. This time he dishes it off to Crossstack on the left-hand side. He's got blockers in front of him, and he can walk in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow. Bolts outside the tackles, receiving the pitch, and waltzes in the end zone with no contact. Pretty smooth and easy drive for the Tigers here, marching from the 50-yard line into the end zone for their first 6 of the night.
And we saw this kicking special teams for Marple Newtown is special, Corey. We saw them in warm-ups drilling 47-yarders and making them, although taking a couple attempts, made it with special ease, and let's see what he can do right here on this extra point. Trying to lengthen the lead. The kick is up and right through the uprights, and it is good. 7-0 Marple Newtown. Corey, what did you see on that opening drive for both the Conestoga defense and the Marple offense?
Yeah, Conestoga had a few tackles for loss mixed in there, but the story of that drive was the legs of the quarterback. And really impressive there from Sam Grogan, able to get outside the tackles, inside tackles, kind of seeping every sack opportunity for the Pioneers and making something out of nothing.
On the girls' side, Joe Burks, Corinne
So now Monahan will be able to drop back on the field. This time for Conestoga, now leading, or now being behind, 7-0 with about 5.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. For there's definitely much more energy we saw on that Conestoga sideline within the Teamer stands that seem to be packed. The Pioneer pit seems to be stacked. And just the straight-up warm-ups of Conestoga seem to have much more energy and adrenaline going into the last game of the season.
Yeah, I think that thought in the back of the head that this is the last time they get to suit up on Teamer. I feel like that can bring another level of adrenaline, another kind of level of hype for the players. You could see that warming up. We had a lot of loud voices, a lot of yelling. Seems to be positive energy, and that could lead to, I would like to assume, a stronger fight from the Pioneers than they've been able to put up earlier in the season.
This time kicked it away to Justin Smith on the right-hand side. He tries to find blockers in front of him. He tries to look, but he'll be taken around just about the 20-yard line. It will be first down for Conestoga. Corey, what does Conestoga's offense need to get going in this second drive of the game and able to respond to that strong time-ticking drive of Marple in that first time?
Yeah, their biggest play last time was the pass interference call. Taking a shot here and there, it may be able to get some penalty flags or maybe complete a big-time play. Now Holman is definitely a threat outside the numbers. They have to look for him to make a big-time play.
And as we mentioned earlier, Justin Schwartz and Cody Vermillion, two crucial pieces alongside Travis Jones right there for Conestoga's front. Monahan alone in the backfield, but Liberato in motion. This time he runs with Liberato in front of him, tries to find some space. Looks like as he takes a couple defenders down with him for a yard of about 2 or 3 yards.
At least from what I've seen recently, not a ton of significant running attempts from Monahan. Looking to try to get him going with his legs. Right there, picking up a couple, 4 yards. Now they have 2nd and 6. Manageable play. Let's see if they can keep the chains rolling.
And it did feel like Marple Newtown's drive ate up a lot of clock, and it did, but we still have just about 5 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. This is the second down here for Marcus Monahan. Monahan once again with a design run, this time bouncing off his own blockers, tries to have the misdirection, but he will be taken down with a swarm of white jerseys.
Yeah, try to be deceptive, almost faking the pass across the field and keeping it for himself. Ultimately runs into too many white jerseys, taken down.
2 on the play.
Looking at third down, they're going to need a pass play to make this play happen.
So 3rd and 4 on the second drive of the game for Conestoga, needing to put some points on the board and able to stay in this one against Marple Newtown. 3rd and 4 from their own 26. Monahan once again lonesome in the backfield. Monahan takes a snap, fumbles it a little bit, looks in the direction. It is caught across the middle. He takes a hit, and he will be falling on the ground. That was Justin Smith. He was able to make the catch, but when he had and took the hit, it seemed that he fumbled. Ball went backward, was able to be recovered by Cody Vermillion, but it will be ruled an incomplete pass. And it will be 4th down for Conestoga.
I don't love that call. It looked like that pass was broken up from the ground. Would have loved to see a first down there, but they're going to roll out the punching unit here.
And both seeming all receivers being on the same page there, as Monahan was able to find Justin Smith, but Smith unable to corral it. Ball was ruled incomplete, and this time for the second time tonight, Irani trots onto the field and will punt this one away. He had a short punt, almost 20 yards last time, if that, last time for Conestoga. This time he takes a snap, clean snap. A much better punt here from Irani. Almost surprising the Tigers as he catches around the 40. He's got some blockers in front of him. He breaks up field. He's got room to run. Irani the only one left with him. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Marple Newtown.
Wow. What a play there.
Irani was the only one left in that backfield for Conestoga. But right away, Marple Newtown is able to reply within seconds. And almost spoiling the senior night as it is 13-0 in the blink of an eye.
I hate that.
And it seems like we were just here, just in this moment. But once again, Marple Newtown will line up for an extra point. This time it is up and it is good, and it will be 14-0 for Marple Newtown.
14-0 Marple Newtown.
Corey, what do you think that Coach G maybe takes the approach towards this Conestoga sideline, saying, hey, we are down 14-0, it is senior night, but what can we do to get back into this game?
It's just having that fighting mentality. You can't go down now. You can't hang your heads. I know there's been a lot of really tough and unfortunate losses for the Pioneers, but this is no time to stop. This is your last time playing on team or field for some of these guys. You got to give it your all. That touchdown there scored by Jack Dean, who was a captain and wide receiver for the Marple Newtown Tigers. Bolts outside on the return of the punt and makes a brilliant walk into the end zone, scoring the next 6 for the Tigers, making this a 14-0 game. A little over 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Conestoga only having 3 yards of total offense so far this game, averaging .75 yards. And this time, the Conestoga will try out for the 3rd time, hoping that they can get a legit first down for that offense. time and kicked it away in the direction of Luca Liberato. Has some trouble with it in the lights, but seems to have some room in front. Tries to find his way and meander way. He's through the blockers, but taken around just about the 25-yard line.
Now the third time we have the Pioneers marching out in the field, unfortunate on their last with the drop ball for the first down. The Marple Newtown Tigers aren't rolling out any safeties or deep secondary coverage. Could take a shot, maybe get some one-on-one coverage down the field.
And we saw on that first drive, as you mentioned, that pass interference was crucial for Conestoga as it set them up just a little bit more downfield. As this time Monahan with many blockers in front, but it almost seems like they all did nothing as Justice Smith is stiffed right at the line. And once again, a late flag is thrown, seeming some extracurriculars at the end of the play. Dez, Fritz, and Justin Schwartz in the mix for Conestoga. Seeming the adrenaline overflowing here for Conestoga, and we should see what this call is being made by the referee. Looks like they just threw the flag for fun, almost not having any call to be made. There's much confusion between both teams seems to be happening here.
Uh-oh.
As a personal foul is called against Conestoga, looking like he was either Justin Schwartz or Des Fritz. Two seniors on this offense, and we all know the adrenaline and the enthusiasm and the meaning. But this is their last time playing on team, and the last time with that Conestoga Silver C on the side of their head. And this time it means a lot to them. Down 14-0 and hoping they can get themselves back into this game with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Monahan shotgun snap once again with Smith on his left-hand side. This time Smith rolls out left. Monahan tries to go the other way and throws it. This time it is an interception. Not sure what Monahan was looking for there. He had Smith on his left-hand side, looking for that almost run option set up perfectly, but he tried to go a different direction, and it's an interception and recovered by Marple Newtown, and they will be inside the 5 right away.
Yeah, he had Smith on the outside for the pitch. That's where everybody thought he was going, but no, turns around. What do you call that, a fumble or an interception? That was just seemed like a mix of
It's a
there.
ruled an interception, but almost seeming a moment of panic for Marcus Monahan. He had the option, as we mentioned, Justice Smith on his left-hand side, for that pitch that was seeming the design play. But this time, Conestoga having to hold off the Marple defense once again, but it's Sean Grogan now having trouble with the snap.
Yeah, at one point you got to feel bad for this. You got to feel bad for this defense at some point. They're getting stuff with terrible field position. It's hard to make plays when they're starting inside the 5-yard line.
Sean Grogan, a captain for this Marple Newtown Tiger offense, leading this team so far this year, having a tough record of 3-4, but those 3 wins being very credible. As this time he tries to come in and spoil senior night for the Pioneers. Grogan this time under center. He dishes it off, cuts back up the middle. Cross stack tries to find his way, and will be taken down and bringing up 3rd down at about the 5-yard line for Conestoga.
Yeah, that play call looked a little like something the Pioneers were just trying to do. They're a little successful in getting a few yards up the field. 3rd and goal for the Pioneers.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball spotted on the 5. Under 2 minutes left here to go in the first quarter. Conestoga still very much in this game and needing a much-needed stop or even 3 points here for Marple. Sean Grogan once again under center. He's got Crossstack behind him. Dishes it off to him this time. Crossstack has it right there. He cuts inside. Touchdown once again, Marple Newtown.
Yeah, he just skips right around the defense, able to break 1 or 2 tackles and march into the end zone. But Marple Newtown Tigers up 20-0 in the first quarter.
And Gavin Brittle, a player that we've seen 2 times now having open field tackles, but not able to take down the rusher of the Tigers. And now Marple Newtown setting up shot one time once again for the extra point. It's kicked away and through the uprights. 21-0 now, Marple. Corey, it seemed like just 5 minutes ago we were right here sitting in this booth. Much excitement in the stadium. Now a seemed hush coming over Teamer Field as it is below 2 minutes and it's already 21-0 Conestoga down to the Tigers.
Yeah, this is not exactly what coach is looking for to start this game. They're going to have to keep their heads up. I do believe they can put up a few points, not only in this game, but maybe in this first half. Certainly pulling for the guys to pull through on senior night and make some winning plays out there.
And a seeming one play of momentum is all that the Pioneers may need. Maybe a kick return right here, a blocked kick, a turnover on defense, but something that needs to get them going and bring some more energy to that sideline. Corey, it seems like the tail of the tapes right now for that Conestoga defense is the open field tackles. They're unable to bring them down 2 times that we've seen in 2 straight drives. But hoping that they can make an adjustment now against the Tiger offense. This time it is kicked away and corralled by Niall Holman about the 5. He breaks left, breaks right, excuse me, cuts inside. He's got some room to run, cuts back inside a little more, and just right on cue, that momentum is play as he is brought down about the 48-yard line, and more clapping and cheers come for the Conestoga faithful. And Marcus Monahan now with better field position and better hopes of putting some points on the board here for Conestoga.
Yeah, the 2 biggest plays of the night coming from Mr. Niall Holman, drawing a PI earlier and making a great return up to the 48-yard line for the Pioneers. So now, screen now, Holman makes a great return, breaking not only 1, not only 2, looks like 3 tackles to give great field position to the Pioneers.
Had his head upfield, was running downhill. And this time Marcus Monahan under center as he would dish it off to Justin Smith, who gets stiffed by his own lineman, is taken down and thrown down to the ground. Aggressively by that Tiger defense is Justin Smith. Seeing that leading rusher now for Conestoga, as we've seen Height Lang be out with injury, Joel Kwan be out with injury, and now he seems to be stepping up in that role, but having some trouble times tonight, just getting past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, can't really expect many guys to break 3 tackles at once. You got to create some kind of scheme or play to get him open on the outside, and maybe you can make a play for the Pioneers.
So Conestoga now 2nd and 10 on the exact 50-yard line with 30 seconds to go here on Teamer. Monahan once again under center with Smith behind him. This time he's a play action. Monahan looking for men downfield. He tries to throw it, but this time the smart play being made by Monahan. Corey, it looked like he had Luca Liberato, number 5, right, wide open in the slot, but almost on the left-hand side as Monahan didn't have that option, rolled right, and made the smart play to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, he definitely had Liberato, but was forced to the right to roll out because of the defensive line of the Marple Newtown Tigers. Doing a good job getting to the quarterback early. One thing we're saying is they're bringing a lot more pressure, but that means they don't have secondary help in coverage. A lot of one-on-one matchups on the outside. Liberato, I believe, has the talent to make some one-on-one catches. You just got to get him the ball.
And you got to give those chances for that offense. Getting past that line of scrimmage is crucial for Conestoga. As you mentioned, that secondary seemed to be wide open. And now on 3rd down, maybe they will take that into account. A shotgun formation setting up with Bryce Fielding and Niall Holman on your closest side of the screen. This time takes snap by Monahan. He looks in the direction of Bryce Fielding. This time he throws it to him right at the line of gain, but it goes right through his hands and will bring up 4th down for Conestoga.
Unfortunate drop for the Pioneers. Looked like he would have had a 1st down there. Seems like he's shaking his hands, maybe jammed one of his fingers on the play. Unfortunate, but this is just as much senior night for Bryce Fielding as everyone out there. Would have loved him to have him make that play, but he'll have more opportunities later on.
And that's a catch he makes 9 times out of 10. We mentioned giving the players the opportunities to make plays. But right there, Marcus Monahan seeming to almost throw it just a step or 2 behind Fielding. Fielding unable to corral it, and will be 4th down as the seconds tick down here in the 1st quarter. Irani back to punt for the 3rd time today. As Marple Newtown last time able to return a punt by Irani. This time high punt from Irani. This one kicked away, caught at about the 20-yard line. It will land, it will roll. Let's see what Conestoga can keep it. Ball will roll into the end zone. Will be a touchback, but a great effort there by number 62, Cody Vermillion. And right there for Conestoga, just maybe giving some momentum as play that hopefully they can gain some effort and some resilience off of to hopefully stop this Tiger offense.
Yeah, I think that kind of energy we're talking about pregame makes the effort for those kinds of plays possible. Unable to make the stop and pin him on the 1-yard line, but that's the effort you're looking for.
He was doing something questionable,
Marple Newtown only having 52 yards of total offense, but we've seen 2 times they've been set up one time really having the special teams touchdown, and that third touchdown making it 21-0. They were set up inside their own 5-yard line of Conestoga. Not much having to be done to be able to get that lead. Berwyn now in the final snap of the first quarter. This time he will hand it off. This time he will plow up the middle. It'll be taken down at about the 29. Once again, that is Jack Kostak as we close out our first quarter. Corey, what does Conestoga, I know I've asked it before, I don't know, and ask it again, what do they need to do to get back into this game?
Yeah, it's an unfortunate start. You can't, nobody really wants to be down 21-0 to start a senior night game. It's unfortunate. The players not looking for this kind of start, but there's a lot of game left. There's a lot of game left, a lot of time to make big plays. And if I'm Coach G here, I'm just going to the huddle saying, look, you gotta give it your all. At this point, you're playing for your pride, and you gotta really just give it your all. Tough start of the season, but you just gotta make the plays that count right now in the moment.
We're seeing a relentless effort and a theme within this Conestoga team. Play for your brothers beside you. Play for those beside you outside of yourself. And just playing for the season, going out there and having fun seems to be more important for Conestoga now at this point, as they're down 21-0 on their senior night. And maybe a different approach being made will hopefully change that perspective and get them back into this game as the Conestoga faithful, a packed house here at Teamer. Hope to see that. I'll tell you what, Corey, that cheer team and the Conestoga marching band doesn't sound like they've lost any faith at all.
Yeah, they're not winning at all. They're giving it their all. Cheering on this team today. The girls cheerleading team had their Conestoga football jerseys on, supporting the team throughout the day. Looks like some of them have their jerseys on now, showing some support for the Pioneers.
As Grogan this time trying to find his receiver wide open downfield. This time he sails it over his head. And now we'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Marple Newtown in the direction of Jack Dean, a captain receiver on that Tiger offense once as well. One of the 5 here for Marple Newtown.
For the Tigers.
And a crucial now 3rd down for Grogan and the Tiger offense. The Pioneers needing a deep stop here and hoping they can get something going offensively to get some momentum back. Berwyn this time takes a snap, shotgun snap once again. He's got a man downfield. He breaks a tackle, cuts inside, and will be 1st down Tigers. A crucial play right there from the Tiger offense. A connection between Grogan and Kieran Hennessy. And a beautiful connection will be 1st down for the Tigers.
It's the first time they've been set up with solid field position. Pioneers have a lot more field to work with to create a stop with 3 downs.
Grogan once again in that same direction, breaking some ankles, and Justin Smith is downfield once again. Jack Dean coming into play now for this Tiger offense, and it'll be 1st down once again for Tigers.
Yeah, super impressive play there. Shakes the defender, gets outside, and advances the ball. Jack Dean already has a touchdown from a kick return today, a punt return, making some more outlet plays.
This time Grogan once again in that direction of Jack Dean. This time a flag is being thrown right at about the line of scrimmage. Seeming almost definitely will be a hold as Grogan rolled out right, and it seemed like that Conestoga line had much difficulty. As we see right there, it will be moving the ball backwards for Marple Newtown. So a seamed completion towards Jack Dean from Grogan, but now the ball being set up just about the 40 or 45-yard line.
Long way to go. This is the Pioneers' chance to make a stop.
Holding against Marple Newtown.
Conestoga needing to come up with a stop here with about 11 minutes to go. Marple Newtown already having 81 yards of total offense, but hoping that they can do something now to get this team going and maybe put the Pioneers to bed. Grogan, we see Jack Dean across that right-hand side. This time he snapped to Grogan, but he's handed off. This time right at the middle, almost gaining back that penalty yardage. It'll be right back to the normal line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 now here for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was a chance to make a play. Keep behind the chains for 2nd down. solid running there for the Tigers to get in the field and make this a 2nd down and 9. Now you just got to get 3 or 4 yards in the play to set up 3rd down where they can make a 1st down potential.
So for Conestoga, as we all mentioned, playing with pride, playing with heart. Now 2nd and 9, hoping they can put their heart on the line and make a big stop here for Conestoga. Shotgun snap once again with Grogan. This time he looks in the direction of Dean, once again running the exact same route over and over and over, seeming that soft coverage right away is Grogan. Justin Smith in coverage, and he seems to be dropping back as Dean ran a beautiful curl route right there and came across, catching the ball and receiving a 1st down for the Tigers.
Yeah, a little mental lapse there in this last minute for the Pioneers. You have 1st and 19, and then 2 plays they move the chains. That cannot happen if you're trying to make winning football plays. And now they're inside the 40-yard line with 9 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, trying to get another touchdown to push this to a 4-score game.
So now Sean Grogan once again leading this Tiger offense downfield. Cross stack in motion. Dean, he's got a man downfield. It's Dean. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow. Dean's having a highlight game, folks. He's got a punt return, he's got a reception on the outside, and he's been breaking ankles along the way. Runs right around the secondary and makes an incredible catch in the end zone.
And Corey, it seems like Conestoga would make an adjustment. I would definitely would if they were throwing to him as often as he was. Justice Smith having soft coverage on him. This time bringing a go route is Jack Dean right to that right pylon, and a beautiful completion from Grogan to Dean. It'll make it 27-28 with this extra point awaiting. Kick is up and it is good, and we'll make it 28-0 here on Teamer.
And good, and that brings us to a score of Marple Newtown 28, Conestoga 0.
So a night that was very positive and very hopeful for the Conestoga Pioneers, hoping that they were able to turn this one around. It is 28-0 quickly. And Conestoga needing some sort of response, able to reply to this relentless offense of Jack Dean and Sean Grogan. Is that Grogan and Dean almost led that drive by themselves, Corey?
Yeah, that's quite the 1-2 punch they got. They got the talent from their skill positions. And that's almost where the Pioneers have been lacking. Unable to keep Dean out of the end zone and out of important plays. They're carving up the secondary.
So Conestoga seeming to trying to come off that tough year that they had last year, Corey, that 1-9 year, only getting their 1 win against Harriton. They didn't play Harriton this year. They're already 0-9, and this being their 10th game and final of the season. They hope to get their final game being a win. This time Justin Smith, he's got some room to run. He's got blockers in front, but he is tripped up. A great tackle there for Marple Newtown. So he'll be brought down to about the 25-yard line by Philip Fingo.
Yeah, good successful return. Setting the Pioneers well. The last return by Holman you thought would have built some momentum, but none there. Let's see if the Pioneers can make something happen right here from Marcus Monahan.
Monahan needing to get something going here for Conestoga.
They'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Pioneers from their own 30-yard line.
He sets up shop at about the 30-yard line for the Pioneers. This time, Joel Kwan now joining the offense, almost seeming to be suiting up, hoping to get something going for the Pioneers. Monahan with Kwan on his right-hand side. This time he drops back, looks in the direction, he throws, pump fakes, decides to run it up the middle, but there's a sea of white jerseys, but he breaks a tackle, breaks another one, but when you take 4 white jerseys around him, it only takes a matter of time before he gets thrown to the ground. He will be stopped upright, bringing up 2nd down for the Tigers.
Yeah, unfortunate there for the Pioneers. At least it's not a loss of yardage. Now they're going to have 2nd and 10 here. Marcus Monahan looks for a pass downfield, gets outside the tackles, but is ultimately brought down by a sea of white jerseys.
So Conestoga needing to get something going here. We'll say it again. Senior night here, right here on Teamer Field in beautiful Berwyn, Pennsylvania, between the Marple Newtown Tigers leading the home team of Conestoga 28-0. As the pit remains faithful and their boys in maroon is Kwan. His first snap of the game, and he fumbles the snap. And Monahan knows immediately it is a turnover.
As recovered by
Marple Newtown will get coverage, and once again, great field position set up on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he's not too happy about that. You can see him smacking himself on the helmet, a little shaken up there. And now, here we go, the tail of the field position. The Tigers are set up well. And with the way things have been going, it looks like they're going to find the end zone real quick.
So Grogan and Dean once again already setting up shop at the 25-yard line. Grogan already having 140 total yards of offense. 87 coming from passing, 53 rushing, and averaging about 7.7 yards per play. Grogan, this time he hands it off to Crosstack. Crosstack is crunched right immediately. It is Justin Schwartz in the mix, trying to pump up some energy into the Conestoga sideline. And it will bring up second down for Marple Newtown.
Yeah.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Tigers just unable to get something going. They've been finding traction all night. Look for a play to Dean here. He's been magic for them so far. Him and Grogan are pretty much fighting for the MVP of the game honors, and they are going right back and forth together to make big highlight plays.
Grogan now shotgun snap with Crosstack once again. This time he pitches it to Crosstack. Crosstack's got some blockers in front of him. The open field tackles continue to be his struggle for the Pioneers as he plows his way and tumbles and rolls his way forward and being spotted about the 20-yard line.
Right side.
Not moving the chains, setting him up a third down and 3.
That'll bring up third down and 3 for the Tigers.
This looks like it could be in the range of their kicker. Like we mentioned earlier, hitting from over 40 yards in warm-ups. He's certainly got the range to make something happen. I'd love to see what happens if they got a live defense trying to block that thing. Maybe they stop, can force a 3-point try.
The open field tackle seeming to be the difficult part of that defense for Conestoga, especially when you get men outside from the Tigers. Grogan having that pitch to Crosstack. Crosstack able to break some tackles. This time he goes in motion right back against the Grogan. It's Crosstack. He goes up the middle, able to retain his balance, bouncing off blockers, bouncing off defenders, and let's see where they spot the ball, but it looks like it will be a first down for the Tigers.
Yikes. Nothing the Pioneers can do here. Really almost had a stop there, but another first down for the Tigers.
From the Conestoga 14-yard line.
So first down for Marple Newtown as they set up at about the 14-yard line. 6 minutes left to go in your first half. Marple already leading Conestoga 28-0 as they hope to extend that lead on this senior night right here at Teamer. Grogan this time looking to throw, and he's looking for his direction of Dean. He will be bouncing around in the pocket, but finally be taken down about the Luca Liberato. Liberato almost seemed to be going for the strip and trying to take the ball out. And in the process, Grogan was able to gain a couple yards forward, but eventually being taken down by Travis Jones and Joey Otto.
Yeah, nice tackle. Way to finish the play for the Pioneers. Unable to get the sack behind the line of scrimmage, but don't allow any big-time yardage up the field.
So now second down and 8 for Conestoga. Sean Grogan under center this time. He dishes it off to Crosstack. Crosstack, once again, we've seen this play before. He cuts back inside, but a big hit. A big tackle right there for Conestoga. Nico Perrin bunches and puts some energy into this Conestoga faithful.
Yeah, read the play, got outside, and took him down with a textbook tackle.
Nico Perrin wasn't going to let anyone run through him there as we have a great drive in the process for Marple Newtown as they set up shop at about the 20-yard line as we have an injury down on the field. But Corey, what does Conestoga's defense need to do in response to the relentless offense of the Tigers to hopefully get some momentum back?
Yeah, I'd love to see a sack here. Kind of set him up behind the line of scrimmage. Unfortunately, it didn't work earlier on a penalty. But a 3rd and 5 here could be the biggest play for this Pioneers defense today. Got to make a stop. Got to hold him to 3 because it's really hard to consider anything when you're down 35-0 at halftime.
So Coach G hopefully taking time on this injury timeout to prep up his team. and take something going here for Conestoga. And we see on the other side, what do you think that Coach G or the offensive coordinators here for Conestoga can maybe do to punch some confidence and punch some energy back into that Conestoga offense on the other side of the ball?
Yeah, they're going to have to make a big-time play, kind of like they were able to do there from Nico. Bring someone down in the open field and get this offense back out there.
As Joey Otto receives applause from his fans for Conestoga. It will be 3rd down and 5 for Marple Newtown. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half for Conestoga. Already down 28-0 and hoping to make a stop in a big 5-yard 3rd down for the Tigers.
I just looked out there. Number 77, Trip Drysdale, is a big fella. That guy's been moving people out there on the defensive line. It's no surprise this running game's been successful. He has been. It's been breakfast here because he's serving up pancakes.
Trip Drysdale, a huge part of that offensive line for Marple Newtown. As Grogan once again with cross-stack as he makes Conestoga look like they jumped off sides right away. It was James Schrader and Cody Vermillion jumping right away.
Penalty flag on the play.
Grogan able to get the Conestoga offense to jump.
That just can't happen. It's 3rd and 5. You got one chance to make a stop and 3 downs, and they're jumping.
Offsides against Conestoga.
So it looks like the ball will be spotted for it. It will be 1st down inside the 5 for Marple Newtown. Third and 1 now for Grogan under center. Grogan hands it off the cross stack. He looks like he will dive up the middle, Superman style, able to block off some defenders. Jump inside the 4-yard line again, a 1st and goal for the Tigers.
I know I was just hyping him up, but this next play has got to go right behind their left guard. He has been moving people today, and you see it there on the camera. That dude's a big boy. You got to go straight behind him to make a touchdown here.
Cross stack this time stumbling forward, and it will be taken down at about the 2-yard line.
Pick up a 2 on the play for the Tigers. The 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. 3 minutes.
So no huddle offense seeming here for the Tigers as they go right away. Grogan under center this time will handle up the cross stack once again. He tries to jump for it. He was stiffed at the goal line. The referee blows the whistle, and it will be the hands up in the air, resulting in 6 points. Touchdown for the Tigers once again. Now 34-0 in favor of Marple.
Yeah, really strong-hearted drive from the running back there. Fights through 3 Pioneers to get the touchdown and the score.
For senior recognition.
I'd love to see
senior
that.
band parents, please report to the gate near the American flag for our senior recognition.
So now Marple lining up for their 5th extra point already of the day. Is coming onto the field for Marple Newtown. Kicker Cayenne Chisnall tries his 5th of the game. He's 5 for 5 on extra points already tonight, and he makes it 35-0 in favor of Marple. We've already mentioned what they need to get going. What are the crucial parts of offense that can maybe be used for Conestoga that Marple maybe isn't expecting against them that they can hopefully use to put some points up on the board here?
Yeah, Marple's been step for step with this offense. Every single play so far, been reading their every move, making the right play consistently. Even the special plays like the jet sweep across the line, they've been on top of. You really gotta go deep in your playbook here to make something happen.
Conestoga needs to get something going, obviously. Down 35-0 on their home turf on senior night. The pit seems to be remaining packed as they remain faithful in their boys in maroon as they try to get something going with just under 3.5 minutes left here to go in your first half. We'll switch up in the receivers now for Conestoga back to receive this kickoff. It is Nico Perrin. We saw him have a crucial part defensively, and Luca Liberato this time taking it on the left side. Luca Liberato bounces outside, tries to bounce it once again back inside, but he's taken down about the 21.
Luca Liberato.
Liberato, a receiver that we've already seen be missed a couple times so far this
So
year.
first down and 10 for the Pioneers from the 21
We have
yard
already
line.
mentioned, Corey, the opportunities that need to be given to these receivers, to these running backs to hopefully make a play for the Conestoga offense.
Yeah, they all have one-on-one matchups. You got to find them, cue up the right route, and they can make a winning play.
Conestoga only having 4 total yards of offense already. All of them being, by the way, a rush to the ball, as this time Monahan does another design quarterback run, running backwards. And a crucial loss of yards. We saw Des Fritz almost lose his assignment immediately, and he will be taken down by Monahan at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah. It's hard to break tackles when you got 3 dudes all over your legs there. Try to make one man miss, but there's just a sea of white jerseys around him. He's brought down 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 2nd and 15 on their own 15 for Conestoga. Now having negative yardage on the night.
15-yard line.
Monahan needing to show some leadership now as a lower classman, being a sophomore. This time he drops back, looks in the direction of Holman. This time he pumps fake in his direction of Bryce Fielding. But a duck being thrown way over the head and into the sideline.
Falls incomplete.
He was begging for a flag there. He did take another look at it, but Monahan clearly overthrowing him. It's not a catchable football.
Just going way over the head. We saw both Bryce Fielding and Niall Holman in that direction. But both receivers unable to get open. And it will be 3rd down and 15 on their own 15. And needing to get something going once again, as we mentioned before.
I should have stayed at home. Did I sign up for this game? No, I did not know the
3rd down for Monahan now. This time he drops back once again, looking the same direction. He pumps fakes again. Tries to find Holman across the middle. Looks like it tries to hit him in the chest, but it will be, even if he catches it, it will be short of the yard of gain. And once again, it seems that Ryan Irani and this punting unit will trot back onto the field for Conestoga.
Yeah, now Holman almost able to make a play. Ryan Irani, his last punt was pretty successful. Got to get it over the 50-yard line to keep these guys out of scoring range with only 2 minutes left in the half.
So under 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here. 4th and 15. Rayon already his heels being on the goal line of his own half, and Marple looking they can set up shop easily once again. This time snap right to their Irani. Irani kicks it away. It'll be caught at about the 52. This time cuts inside is Jack Dean once again. He's got room in front of him. He cuts inside once again, but it's Nico Perrin able to bring him down. And it is 20, and he's brought down Corey at the 25-yard line. And if you're Conestoga's defense, you're almost saying, what do I do here? Because 2 first downs and 1 rushing, and it's already another 6 points for Marple Newtown.
Yeah, Jack Dean has been a man amongst boys tonight. You see him breaking tackles left and right, getting outside of the numbers. He is making highlight play after highlight play. I'm not really sure what his college situation looks like, but it looks from here with the talent he's got on the field. Any program at the next level will be lucky to have him on the field with him.
And he's shown leadership as well, being a captain on that offense and defense all around the field for this Marple Newtown team. He already has 2 touchdowns today, 1 on special teams, 1 on offense, and just continuing to show athleticism within that footwork on the return. This time Grogan, once again, he looks in that direction. Grogan drops it down, cross-stack, a beautiful screen pass. He's got room to run. He cuts back outside. He's at the 5, 10. He cuts inside. No one able to bring him down. And did he stay in bounds? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Marple Newtown. What a play. Jack Crossstack makes it 41-0, Marple Newtown.
Yeah, I said 2 minutes would have been a stretch for them to get in the field. Excuse me, it took them just over 2 seconds. They were lightning fast getting on the field. Really good play call there on a screen pass on the opposite side of the field. Picked up multiple blockers and zipped around the Conestoga defense for a 6.
And now once again trotting back onto the field, making it 42-0 in favor of Marple Newtown. Cayenne Chisnall puts it through to make it 42-0. And just under 2 minutes to go, Corey. But they lost Conestoga, they lost 42-0 on Saturday against Lower Merion, and we're already at that point, and it's not even the second.
That was the whole game, right? Yep. Oh wow, this is unfortunate. This is the first half, folks. A lot more football to be played. I don't really know where you go from the Pioneers. I guess what you say, when you've hit rock bottom, there's only one place you can go, and that's the direction up.
Conestoga needs to get something going. I know I've said it before. Mark is needing to show some lower classmen leadership. But it seems like, Corey, we almost see more seniors honoring tonight as we see now Leo Brown trotting out onto the field. A beloved senior within our senior class.
Yeah, gotta love seeing it. This is a night that they're never going to forget. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be positive memories associated with tonight. Hopefully they can make 1 or 2 highlight plays that they'll be able to hold on to for the rest of their lives.
Cayenne Chisnall punts this one away. It is in the direction of Nico Perrin. He takes this one. He catches it up at the 5. Tries to find some blockers in front of him, but tripped up once again in the same spot. Looks like that 22-yard line is slippery, and he will be taken down just about there. And Corey, do you even go for the field goal? Do you just go for a first down if you're Conestoga, or are we just looking positive yards at this point?
Well, I think from here on out, it's 4-down territory. You got to be making plays. You can't punt the ball away, because every time this Marple Newtown offense touches it, it's points within the first 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do. This team is really good at football, and the record hasn't been showing it. The Marple Newtown Tigers are 3-5. Shocking to me how that's possible, and they are putting up 42 points in a half against the Pioneers.
Conestoga, the confusion continues for their offense as we seem to have not even players on the field at the right time as our final TV broadcast for the Pioneer football team, hoping to end with some positivity. But now Leo Brown once again lining up on the outside receiver position. Monahan once again shotgun snap. The ball is fumbled in the backfield, and Monahan has nothing to do but jump on it.
That snap is fumbled, recovered by number 9, Marcus Monahan.
That's unfortunate, folks. Ball goes straight through his hands. Not a great snap, but you got to hold on to that. And now they are set up with an unfortunate setup for the next few plays.
So time ticking down here in the first half, setting up 2nd and 20 on their own 17. And Corey, if you're Conestoga, you just need to focus on positive plays. I would say what you can work on in practice, but obviously this is the last game of the season, and they need something. Last home game of the season, excuse me, but hopefully that they can get something going in their away game next week. Marcus Monahan, one shotgun snap with a final minute of play here in the first half. This time he takes a snap. It is handed off, running up the middle. This time finally getting some positive yardage for the Pioneers.
Hey, look at them go.
That was Henry Bruder on the carry.
Nice carry there. One of the best of the day. Unfortunately, them, it sets up a 3rd and 18.
So a 3rd and 18 with about 30 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. And almost seeming that, do you even go to the air here, Corey? Do you just stay on the ground? If you're the offensive coordinator for the Pioneers, what are you doing here?
I'm breathing life into my players. I'm sure there's a lot of negative thoughts, negative feelings going out there. You got to stay composed. You got to have the guys in the right state of mind. You're just hoping for a big play to come sometime soon. You need someone to step up at the right time, and they're going to have this clock run out, and we're going to go to halftime with a 42-0 score with the Marple Newtown Tigers leading the Pioneers.
For the first half, Marple Newtown 42,
Conestoga will
stick around for
Marple Newtown, excuse me, deferred on the opening flip for the kickoff, and they will be receiving on the second half. So your score at halftime, 42-0 in favor of Marple Newtown, right here on TETV. We'll see you in our second half.
They don't know. I can Ask. I can try to find someone. Give me a second, I think. Okay.
Good evening. At this time, let's have all of our senior parents join your children on the field, join our seniors. This evening, we'd like to take a moment to recognize our 50 seniors of the Conestoga High School Marching Pioneer Band. The students that you see in front of you this evening have been truly instrumental in the success of the Marching Pioneer organization. It is their leadership, experience, and enthusiasm that propel this ensemble to new heights and set the bar for future senior classes to come. Senior members inspire new generations of students to strive for greatness, to build meaningful relationships, and to share the joys of music with their friends, family, and community. Seniors, as your parents join you, we ask that you please remain standing in your places until your photograph has been taken by our photographers who are volunteering their time this evening. We'd also like to thank the families of these seniors for supporting their students' participation in the Conestoga High School Music Department. The Conestoga High School Marching Pioneer staff would like to extend our best wishes and heartfelt thanks for your hard work and dedication. Best of luck in all your future endeavors, and we can't wait to see you perform tomorrow in our cavalcade. Congratulations, Sarah Bernholtz, Sadie Brown, Sophie Cameron,
Do you guys still need to hold the blanket, or is it kind of a baby blanket now?
Nikki Chen,
Don't make Baltimore banner.
Well, it's heavy duty vinyl, so I guess it would
Ava
insulate.
Cho, Abby Chong, Caleb Chong, Zach Costas, Danielle Douglas, Hope Vogelsanger, Allie Frederick, Joanna Harris, Lindsay Hoy, Jocelyn Osmond, Josh Jacob, Mila Kent, Kate Pagava, Sam Kissinger, Emmer Lang, Michael Levy, Aiden Lynn, Eden Liu, Molly Pepe, Abby Montalvo, Kate Ford, Ridima Condon, Sophia Park, Redima Karnati, Arnis Pilapapis, Dima Ponomarenko, Gigi Crawford, Akshifa Rajkumar. Annabelle Reed. Isabel Ryan. Emily Shear. Tommy Sissia. Isabella Snell. Evelyn Snyder.
Hopefully that's everyone.
Giovanna Tadia. Jillian Tadia. Laura Treno. Jake Sang. Alexia Tubbs. Max Wallingford. Daniel Wang. Owen Whistler. Mary Walters. And Sherry Yan. Let's have a big round of applause for our Conestoga Marching Band seniors. All right, as our seniors return to the band for our halftime performance, we'd like to take a moment to share with everyone that tomorrow evening at 5:30 on Timber Field, the Marching Pioneers will be hosting our 15th annual Showcase of Sound cavalcade event. 12 incredible marching bands from near and far will be performing, and the night will conclude with our Marching Pioneer Band. Tickets will be available at the gate, and we hope to see you there.
Okay, guys. Hello. Everybody, we're going to stand up and go this way.
Sign on. What's happening now? What's going
Okay. Come on, get clear the stop. All right. Now get behind the stand. Stand on the side.
They want us up there.
What do you guys want to say? We're going to be posted on the football account. Oh, yeah, I got to run the picture. Okay, well, fine.
How about this? That's the C for Conestoga.
And now, the Conestoga High School Marching Pioneers present our 2025 field show, Oz. We open the show with the sword calendar of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, before we take a hard left turn and ease on down the road with music from the Wish. Finally, we close our show with the iconic and powerful selections, The Wizard and I and Defying Gravity from Woodford. The marching band is under the direction of Mr. Christopher Nation, Assistant Director Mrs. Cassandra Gallo, Special Instructor Mrs. Nathan Sugar, Corridor Instructor Mrs. Mary Ward, Mr. Mary McCarran, Mrs. Helen Flores, Pit Instructor Ms. Lily Zoe, Drum Line Instructor Mr. Simon Wanowski, Logistics Coordinator Mr. Fidelity, Mr. Andrew Ward. Drum Major Sadie Bro, Zach Costas, and Jake Sen. Is your band ready?
And you going to send us some pictures?
Now, for your listening enjoyment, the Conestoga High School Marching Pioneers are proud to present the pride of Chester County, the beast of the East, the Conestoga High School Marching Pioneers.
I'm just trying to figure out what they're going to, I want her to send us pictures.
been years where they were there.
No, go back, get back, go back. Yeah. Yeah.
So like, TNCV, is that like a club? Yeah.
That's Mays putting up.
God, dog, just accept it.
I mean, do you see? Deep ball like passer rating in the NFL. No, they're a playoff team. The Patriots are a playoff team.
True Blood is ready to kick this one away to the Tigers. This one, once again, Jack Dean returning it on the right-hand side. He'll be taken down at about the 38-yard line.
Kick returned by number 4, Jack Dean.
Yeah, the Pioneers ready to go for this second half.
They've
got a lot of football ahead. Looking forward to this second half. Obviously, the scores teams and the result of the game seems like it already may be set in stone. That doesn't mean the Pioneers can't throw a few punches, make a few plays to close out their season on Teamer.
So Marple Newtown led by the captain, Sean Grogan, on offense. At the quarterback position, he's shown off his weapons, even in the slot receiver position and as well as wideouts. As once again, Crossstack is in motion. Grogan this time he hands it off. It's be right up the middle. He's got plenty of room to run. The only person he runs into is his own guy, and he's still standing. Liberado's unable to take him down. Finally taken down inside the 35-yard line. As it looked like Bryce Fielding was able to make the tackle.
Yeah, over a 20-yard pickup there. Sneaks through the tackles, slips outside, and ultimately makes an incredible play to advance the football for the Tigers.
That was Aiden Curran on the carry. Went right up the middle, right up the gut of the Conestoga defense, and some crucial yardage once again. Already leading 42-0, but showing no remorse as they drive down the field. 10.5 minutes left to go. This time runs up the middle, but right there is Cody Vermillion and Luca Liberado able to take it down to the 30-yard line.
Tackle for the Pioneers, number 5 with Liberado.
Once again, Curran, another captain on this team, showing out within his leadership already today. Maybe not getting many touches, but certainly showing his leadership on and off the field on the sideline. Reassuring Sean Grogan earlier in the first half when he missed completion. Then that next play going deep to Jack Dean to extend their lead at the moment. 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Grogan once again with Curran on his left-hand side. Curran breaks on left. Byron is unable to make the tackle. A missed holding call there. The flags are finally thrown as Cody Vermillion is fired up as the holding call will go against Marple Newtown.
That should back him up behind the sticks. Chance of the Pioneers to get off the field early in the second half.
So a chance for Conestoga to finally step up and make a play now.
Holding against Marple
The Tiger offense is set back now with a holding penalty. Corey, what can Conestoga's defense possibly do to maybe limit the effect of the Tiger offense as we've already seen so far today?
Yeah. We know they've got a lot of talent out in the field.
Second and 18.
Grogan's been making plays with his legs, making play with the arm. You got to get some kind of pressure on him and not allow him to escape the pocket. He's been successful evading potential sacks for the Pioneers and turning something into nothing and getting some positive yardage for the team.
Grogan this time under center. This time he takes a snap. Play action with Crossstack. He looks in the direction. He has a man. This time he bobbles it on the sideline. Refs discussing on the completion. Looks like They are ruling it a catch for Marple Newtown. Conestoga disgusted by the call, almost definite that he had some bobbling going into the sideline, unable to corral it, but Kieran Hennessy able to corral that one in, and it will bring up 3rd down and 8 for Marple Newtown.
That's not a great call. Obviously, the Pioneers haven't been doing too well this game, but you got to make the right call there. Feet were in bounds when the ball was bobbling. Finally got it gathered when he was out of bounds. Not a great call from the officials. Pioneers do have a 3rd and 8, though. Got to get a stop and get off the field here.
And we do have a running clock now here in the second half due to the 40-plus point differential between these two teams. So it seemed already 4-minute drive now. Once again, another screen pass that we've seen today. Curran, he's got nobody in front of him, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Marple Newtown.
Number 3, Aiden Curran into the end zone.
Curran has blockers in front, led by his huge offensive line, playing a role that we've already seen today, and he breaks open and makes it now 48-0, awaiting the extra point.
Yeah, he just kind of stumbled how it's been. They're just winning one-on-one matchups on the outside, breaking down defenders, and ultimately just walking into the end zone. This is really unfortunate.
Waiting the extra point now. The kick is up and away. It is through the uprights, and 49-0 now. Marple Newtown. And Corey, if I'm Conestoga, I'm just trying to get points on the board. Whether it's Ran Irani, whether it's the legs of Marcus Monahan, but we need to get something going for Conestoga.
Yeah, they got to make something happen here. They're struggling here. It's just, they haven't been able to find points, folks, in 3 straight weeks. They're getting outscored over 100 points to none. This is really unfortunate. It's kind of like they just can't find points. It's like they're chasing the points around the house with a fly swatter, and you just can't get it. You can't get that extra point.
So now 49-0 in favor of Marple Newtown. Luca Liberato and Nico Perrin once again back to receive the kickoff for Conestoga. As that clock continues to run in favor of Marple Newtown. This time Perrin, he catches it out at the 5-yard line. He's got some room to run with some blockers in front. This time he stumbles. He's got some room to run. Finally breaking through. Flag is thrown on the play as Perrin is taken down at about the 42-yard line. But Corey, almost definite penalties now, seeing as a block in the back as we see that Perrin had some room to run.
Yeah, made a good play. It's almost too good to be true. They get it pulled back, aren't able to get the advance of the ball. They're going to be pushed back a little bit and start yet again from inside their own corner.
So finally, just a little bit of hope for Conestoga as they finally get something going in their favor, but then is taken back by a penalty, and they will be set up at the almost same spot that they do every game, every return at about the 20-yard line. So hopefully they can limit the miscommunication this drive and get something going to get some points on the board, led by the sophomore Marcus Monahan. Monahan once again with Liberato and Leo Brown now on the field. Monahan not having anyone in the backfield, almost expecting a motion now from Holman here. Monahan, this time a quarterback run, runs it right up the middle. And is it getting to a point, Cora, where it's almost you can predict this offense as I did just right there?
Yeah, they've been trying to get the ball, but it hasn't been too successful. You're going to have to take a shot. It looks like Monahan's a little shaken up. His wrist is giving him some problem. Stoga hasn't been able to advance the ball past their own 50-yard line. They got to advance the football if they want to even have a chance of getting Ran Irani out there.
And after that rush, Corey, they have -6 total yards on the game on senior night at home. And it's just a tough night overall for the Pioneers. Hopefully they can finally bounce back next week.
Yeah, you can't even see any pink in the student section anymore. So that was a pink out, ladies and gentlemen, and there's a lot more gray colors and feelings from the pit.
This time is handed off. This time it is Quan prowling up the middle. He fumbled on his one rush he had in the first half. We saw the disappointment and the anger that expressed from him, but it will bring up third down here for Conestoga.
Pick up a 2 on the play.
That clock continuing to run as we have under now 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Ball spotted on the 37 as Monahan trots back out onto the field, hopefully getting something going and able to put some points on the board for Conestoga.
I can. It's just that I was not. I wasn't. Oh, it's because of the screen. Yeah.
Monahan, nobody next to him, and he is alone in the backfield this time. This time, motion once again is Liberato. Another design quarterback run from Monahan, and he is stiffed, as expected. And almost if you run the same play 4 times a game, it's going to get stopped eventually, as we saw right there.
This is absolutely fourth down territory. You're down 49-0. You've got nothing to lose. You got to just.
Two for the Pioneers.
You got to go until you can't no more, until the wheels fall off, and that play with Marcus Monahan running outside isn't doing much. They got to throw it or do something out of the ordinary to get the first down here.
Absolutely, and almost every drive at this point needing fourth down. Well, this one especially, although it's in your own territory, you have a running clock. You're down 49. You only got 2 yards to get a new set of downs, so you might as well go for it, as they will do just right here as Monahan once again. We've already seen 3 design quarterback runs so far this drive. Let's see what they do here on fourth down. Snap to Monahan. This time he looks to throw. He's got Quan across the middle, but the pass is dropped.
Fastball's incomplete. That'll be a turnover.
You got to make that play. Quan had that in the numbers. Monahan did his job there. He got it right to him, but he's unable to make the play.
As we'll set up now first down for Marple Newtown. So once again, Sean Grogan in the offense led by Jack Dean as well, another captain on this offense. Looks like we will have a substitution in the game here for Marple Newtown at the quarterback position. Coming into the game, is Nick Link, a dual threat on a cornerback position as well, and this time showing off some offensive pressure. I'll hand it off. This time going up the middle, but it is finally stopped by Conestoga.
Inside handoff number 23.
That carry right there by Jacob Maida.
Yeah, with the game already decided, you're going to start to see some personnel changes for the Marple Newtown Tigers. Maybe some underclassmen, some backup players getting a chance. They're closing out their season as well, and it's time to see and assess what talent you may have going forward for the years ahead.
Absolutely, and Marple Newtown being 8th in the standings of the Central League, so any game at this point, you never know. You could earn a last-minute playoff spot and hopefully make a run in the playoffs, and who knows what can happen. And playing a team like Conestoga, maybe beating up on them a little bit can get you some momentum heading into the games that matter most. This time, once again, it is handed off. It's pitched. This time he's got breaking outside. A great tackle wrapping up there by Luca Liberato, able to slow him down and bring him down just inside the 25-yard line. Maida's second carry of the night, already having more positive yards than the Conestoga offense entirely this year.
Luca Liberato has got 6 tackles tonight.
Bring up 3rd and 6.
He's certainly making some plays. Obviously, not the score you're looking for, but he has made some very positive strides as a player for this Conestoga football team.
So now, once again, 3rd down and 6 for Marple Newtown. On the ball spot on the 24, under a minute and a half left to go here for the Marple Newtown Tigers. Once again, it's handed off to Maeda. Maeda is stuffed at the line. Travis Jones is right there, able to wrap up and throw him down in that dog pile tackle, and will bring up 4th down for Marple.
This is crazy. Tell you something. Is this their first 4th down of the game?
It might be.
It might be.
I believe it is their first 4th down of the game. Definitely not a stat that you want to be the other side of for Conestoga. And hopefully that they can make a stop here and maybe, just maybe, get some points on the board so it's not a shutout here at home on senior night. Seconds ticking down as Marple Newtown definitely playing the time management game as they take their time on offense here on 4th down. As ball snapped once again. Play action this time. He rolls out right. Link throws. He finds his man. It is dropped. A great throw by Link, but that one in connection with Jalen Rawlings. He's unable to corral it. He had a definite first down and a first and goal, rather, with some room to run, but that will close out our third quarter. And finally a play in favor of Conestoga as we head into the fourth quarter, Corey.
Brings us to the end of the third quarter.
That kind of hands it to
Conestoga 0.
He was a pioneer for a second. They haven't been able to catch anything, and he wasn't able to there. Marple Newtown turning the ball over for the first time tonight. That might have been their first possession that didn't end in 7 points. Pioneers finally getting a stop, but it seems like it's a little too late and not competitive enough for them to make a play.
So Conestoga are waiting.
Start the fourth quarter.
Now they'll switch sides as the marching band, the cavalcade, and the cheer team hoping to fire something up. As we mentioned here, folks, it was a pink out here for Conestoga, but as you can see right there, it has emptied out fast as Conestoga has found the exits early. And it seemed like a same problem that they have had so far this year. Fans sticking around as the teams haven't been able to win and corral some games.
That's a good beat we got going on here from the
I'll tell you what, Corey, the game might not be firing me up. The cavalcade, the cheer team, and the band is getting me going.
It's a vibe in here.
Definitely.
They had an impressive halftime show. That was some of the coolest stuff I've seen on this field tonight.
Absolutely. We brought out some new flags, brought out some new music as Marcus Monahan, this time Liberato in motion. Liberato, oh, little trick play here. He's got him downfield. Come on, Bryce. Yes! Touchdown. He's got room. He's got room. Touchdown, Conestoga.
Oh, my gosh. Fielding. Let's go.
Bryce Fielding on the trick play from Luca Liberato.
Is that the play of the season or what?
That might be the play of the season. And in Chris Paul fashion, cuts the lead to 42. But holy cow, what a play by Luca Liberato. And Conestoga is on the board.
Wow. That's a Sunday night memory for a lifetime.
There you go.
My
if anyone's
gosh.
watching, looking for anything to remember, just that right there. Now our first showing of Rayan Irani here tonight.
He's going to get some senior night love here.
As James Schrader trots out on the field, and of course the Conestoga confusion, as they call it in the Central League, continues. Rayan Irani, perfect so far this year. Snap, kick, it is up and it is good.
Yeah.
49-7, Marple Newtown.
That's a senior night moment. Man, what a play though.
A great play. We saw that. It was almost like the first drive of the quarter set up that entire play. We saw that motion within the slot receiver. Liberato is able to take it, chucks it downfield. Bryce Fielding in that secondary with nobody within 10 yards of him. And finally, it's like Conestoga's in the positive yards of the game.
Wow.
What a play,
just
Corey.
Wow.
What a play.
I've never seen anything like that from the Pioneers. Certainly, it's definitely nice to see some smiles on these kids' faces.
Absolutely.
They've struggled tonight. They've had moments of the season where they've had their heads down and they've been upset. But that's a play that you're never going to forget.
And Corey, we ran that exact play. Conestoga ran that exact play against Garnet Valley a couple weeks ago. I was in that student section. You were right there with me. They ran the play and executed it perfectly, but the ball was just barely overthrown by Liberato and through Bryce Fielding's hands, but this time they did not miss. A dot thrown by Liberato. Fielding's there to corral it, and now Conestoga's finally on the board. And with no room to run, flag is on the play. Marple Newtown will just return it, and Conestoga just takes another punch in the mouth.
Come on, I need that flag to come back. This can't happen. Come on.
So a flag on the play and almost hoping that they get something going. And that they hopefully can bring this one back so Conestoga can maybe hold on to that joy for just a little bit. So it's coming back, thankfully for Conestoga, as our graduate assistant, Sonny, always firing the team up as he does. And we talked to him during halftime, Corey. We said, what do you need to do? And he just said, I just want to get the boys fired up. And it seemed like that he just did right there. Yeah. And he did it to get them going. And right there, A beautiful play on offense by Conestoga, and hopefully the defense can make a play right here as well.
Yeah. Come, I'm just pulling for these guys, man. This is their senior night. This is the last time they get to suit up in these maroon uniforms.
So now Conestoga's fans, their parents, their siblings, the cheer team just cheering on the team as the clock kicks down. An almost definite defeat here on Teamer. But just hopefully the positive plays can pile up to give these seniors something to remember on this beloved senior night right here at Teamer. Once again, a handoff. It is Maeda plowing through up the middle, but a great tackle, a great stop right there from Conestoga's front.
Yeah, tackle number 21, Gavin Rydell.
So now under 10 minutes left here to go. Aaron Goldman able to break that play up from Maeda.
I do camera 2 and
And second down and 7 for the Tigers.
Not on the field. I don't do this.
Just over 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. A lot of time left to make something happen. I want to get that offense back out there, see if they can make another thing happen, and make another touchdown happen.
Who knows? You never know. Conestoga definitely seems like they can get the ball back. They got 9 minutes left to go. Almost expecting a run offense here from the Tigers as they expect to tick down this clock right there as it is pitched once again, but he breaks outside, needing a block. He will get it as he will plow forward and jet towards, and they will move the sticks past the 40-yard line.
Of Marple Newtown.
First down there, they're going to move the chains. Setting up a new 1st and 10. around the 40-yard line.
That was Henry Benner on the tackle, number 22. Once again, the cheer team and the marching band doing anything they can to fire up this sideline, fire up these fans, and get something going. As Conestoga does anything they can to just stop Marple from ticking time away. But definitely playing the time management role now is Conestoga.
Second one from the 39-yard line.
Link once again, shotgun snap formation. He takes the snap. Once again, a fake pitch. This time he plows at the middle. He's got blockers in front of him. He cuts inside. He tries someone to break him down, and a beautiful tackle there finally from Conestoga. That is Gavin Bridle, a guy who has had some trouble with the open field tackle so far today, but able to bring him down right there.
Yeah. It don't really matter how good the tackle is. If they're going to give up 30 yards before the tackle. You know what I'm saying? They gotta bring him to the ground at the line of scrimmage, not 3 lines of scrimmages ahead.
So now as time continues to tick away, under 8 minutes left to go. As it's emptied out here from Teamer. Hopefully Conestoga can get one more thing that they can remember on this senior night.
Well, you know how shaking my hand.
Once again, Link under center. This time spot on the 35. He hands it off. Once again, that is Benner trying to bounce inside and back up the middle, but he is swarmed. And once again, Travis Jones in the mix right there on the tackle for Conestoga.
Benner had a nice run to the outside for 10 yards earlier. Stuffed behind the line of scrimmage there. 2nd 11 for the Tigers.
So now bring up 2nd down and 11 as Marple Newtown just waits and waits and waits as they tick more time off the clock here.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, Kush, shut your mouth. I know what it is.
So Marple Newtown heading into their, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, their team right in the mix of the Central League. They've had a couple wins, a couple losses so far this season. A couple great wins. They beat Harridan, they beat Hatboro Horsham, they've beaten Lower Marion, who Conestoga had some trouble against. But taking their only losses that they've had to have been to really good teams. They've lost to Garnet Valley, who we saw was a strong team right here on Teamer, and Strathaven, who we always know is a tough team in the district. And they seem to be a playoff team, almost like a wild card team right in the mix right there, as they can always take this momentum from this game and get something going.
Absolutely. Marple Newtown is a 5A program. They should have less playoff slots, but ultimately less competition to play against.
Link this time takes a shotgun snap. He hands it off. Fumble with the snap, but this time Benner has got some room to run. He breaks a tackle, flipping forward. Ball spotted on the ground. Ball is loose, but Marple will hop right back on it in time, almost gaining some more yards. Looks like they will spot him down before he even lost track of the football, and will be at about the 24.
First down for Marple Newtown.
You got to come up with that football for the Pioneers. Your offense was clicking last time they had it. They got to get the football back to them before this 5 minutes. You can't let Marple run the next 5 minutes out without giving at least anyone a chance.
So Conestoga will hit the road next week, as this will be our last broadcast for Conestoga football. Well, under 5 minutes left to go. This time he running backwards is Benner, and once again Vermillion there in the mix, and he's able to bring him down.
Yeah, for these teams heading forward into the week ahead, Marple Newtown is going to be facing up with Radnor. Conestoga Pioneers will be heading on the road. They will be meeting Haverford High School at their place. Both teams, obviously, the goal is to end on a high note. Pioneers aren't going to be able to get their first win of the season tonight. They're going to have one last chance to walk out and get themselves in the win column.
This time a high snap to Link. He's got some pressure on him. Liberado's right there. He throws it across the middle. A great play there by Mikey Ebbets. Unable to break up the pass, but brings him down. And once again, will be no yards gained there for the Tigers.
Bring up third down and 14.
Able to make a tackle there by Mikey Ebbets. 3rd and 14 set up for the Pioneers. One more stop, and we could see a field goal attempt, one, or maybe another Pioneer possession.
Once again, Link just eating up clock more for the Tigers. Link this time hands it off once again, this time on 3rd and 14 as he is taken down. Maeda once again wrapped up. As that time it is Des Fritz on the tackle, once again another graduating senior. So Corey, it looks like we will maybe be able to see that Conestoga offense one more time this game. Hopefully that they can get on the board and just maybe close down that lead just a little bit from Marple Newtown.
Just a little bit. I don't know if a touchdown is going to do too much to the total. Could push it within 42 points for the Pioneers.
Chris Paul, baby.
I like the reference there. That's what I like to call ball knowledge, ladies and gentlemen.
4th and 13 here for Link in the Tiger offense with under 3 minutes to go. He takes a snap. Once again, he hands it off. This time he keeps it. He runs. He will break outside, be finally taken down, and be thrown down by Luca Liberato. Finally some exuberance from the Pioneers. And here we go.
There's some anger in that tackle. Some 42-point deficit anger in that tackle. Slams him right to the ground. Pioneers got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. They made a highlight play last time. I would love to see another one.
This time they get it inside their own 20, it looks like. And with about 2 minutes left to go, in 2-minute drill, clock doesn't stop unless you call a timeout, but almost definitely Conestoga probably won't call a timeout, because even if they score 3 touchdowns, they still won't be winning.
An honorable mention spotter. And a big shout out to Athletic Director Kevin Peachin.
That's some sort of jumbo setup here. Everybody's around the line of scrimmage.
Marcus Monahan once again in protection as a flag is thrown on the play. Looks like it will be against Marple Newtown.
Is that too many men? I
They
think
had They had 12 guys in the field, so a little miscommunication there between the third strings of Marple Newtown. And Conestoga is able to get just some yards forward, but some more time ticked off the clock.
Are they kneeling it out? No, I don't think so. Yep, they're running the play.
This time he's got only one receiver, and Niall Holm just chucking it downfield. Oh, got a man!
Almost.
Looking for the flag, but incomplete off the hands. A great play. Only having one receiver going downfield, as we see it on the replay right here. A little play action for Marcus Monahan. He throws downfield, Has his man and Niall Holman in contention, but just goes off the hands.
Yeah,
Unable to corral it.
Threw a very beautiful ball. Ultimately hard to come up with a double covered reception, but a very nice play by Marcus Monahan.
Almost a similar setup once again here for Marcus Monahan. This time he hands it off. It is Henry Bruder plowing up the middle. He bounces outside. He breaks more tackles, and he'll be tackled inside. Into Marple Newtown territory. And a flag on the field is now Des Fritz with some extracurriculars.
Looks like some clear frustration. Did love the way he tackled his quarterback. Clock is going to stop at 23 seconds. Pioneers got to move quick with some no-huddle play calls if they want to get anywhere near the end zone and cut this thing within 42 points.
The clock will stop there on that play. Penalties will offset as both players will receive a personal foul call. As 23 seconds left now, and Conestoga down by 42 points.
Time is ticking from 18 seconds. Come on, boys, you got to get something off.
Maybe just an Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary here just to get a little tip, tip, tip and catch into the end zone, as this will almost be the last play of the game. Monahan almost undefinite if he will even snap the ball.
Come on,
Conestoga sideline saying don't even snap it at all, as this will be the last play of the game. Conestoga seeming frustrated, hoping they can get one more playoff. But your final score, Marple Newtown 49, Conestoga 7. Corey, your final thoughts?
Obviously an unfortunate day for the Pioneers on senior night. Want to give a special thanks to all those showing up tonight, especially the families and fan base of the Pioneers. Didn't get everybody to stay along. Also got to give some love and show some respect to my co-anchor and commentator, Aiden Meyer. It was a pleasure, as always. This is our last time tuning in from TETV this season. It's been a pleasure for me. Thanks to all those that have tuned in, not just tonight, but throughout this incredible season. And although this is our last football broadcast, we have many more fall broadcasts in store. We got playoffs, hopefully for volleyball, definitely playoffs for field hockey and soccer. And we'll see you next time from right here on TETV.